Hi Sagis, welcome. It's time to do the September tarot forecast. Hope you're all doing well. Don't forget, this is a Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus reading. So if it doesn't resonate, take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, we're going to be working with the major energies from your September major arcana, which I believe is Hierophant. Let me double check that. As we go through the reading, if you go back to your 2022 6 month second half readings, you will find that was the major theme. So we're going to be working on that energy for this month. Let us get into this though. Let's see what's going on for our Saggies. So far it's been pretty cool, and my goodness, Scorpio, if you're in this cusper, we'll check, or you have major placements in Scorpio, what a lucky reading. Go check that, okay? Let's see what the oracles would like to say. I remember soul plan, checking in with your soul plan, what it is that you really want to do in this life. The fated life versus the destiny life. This is calling you to remember why you're here, what your greater purpose is, what it is that you were really meant to do versus what you've been choosing to do, right? Okay, let's see what else we have. Also, I'll be on the equinox doing that pre-read giveaway, so make sure that you're a subscriber so you can be entered into the contest. I do free read giveaways on the equinox and the solstices. Empathic, starseed. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Ooh, if you are an empath, grounding, protecting yourself, healing ceremonies, baths, smoking yourself, grounding outside, very important, because if you're a starseed lightworker and you align with that name or energy, and you're an empath, you're absorbing all of that, and it restricts your light, can make you bring on emotions that are not yours, and you need to release them and make sure you're feeling what you should be feeling, not what everybody else is. And of course, in this time with turmoil in the world, but so much beauty, right, as well, it is about you can be feeling the collective energies in addition, and it's a lot. So really check in with yourself and say, what is it that I'm feeling? Is this mine, or is this somebody else around me, or am I picking up on a collective reading? If it's not yours, let it go. Let it go. I'm sorry, defenseless, righting past wrongs and uprooting. So you may feel a little you might be healing some situations that are happening in your life or have happened in your life, going back over and remembering your soul plan and why you came, and releasing the connections to people, or the fear or the hurt. People may have done you wrong in your life, and vice versa, and forgiving yourself and forgiving others. Notice this is split, right? The earth coming in between, the energy of the earth, releasing, uprooting the pain that may be deep down inside, processing that so you can move out of a fated life into your destined life, what you came here to do. Releasing that energy. Wow. So that makes sense. Gosh, here it is. The Hierophant. The Hierophant was your major arcana. Now, the Hierophant is religion. It can be representative of a hierarchy. It can be representative of government. It can also be representative of spirit and spirituality, having faith and trusting, right? Divine gifts. I often refer to this in this depiction. I love this because it shows the keys. These are keys. Keys to the soul, keys to the kingdom. You know, you may see a lot of Pope. Remember the Pope in most of the traditional representations of the Hierophant. And the Pope was the vicar of Christ, holds the keys to the kingdom. You'll often see keys on some of their garments. And so this is one of those representations of what is Christ-like, what is God-like, what is universe-like, spirit-like, because not, whatever God may be to you, whatever spirit is to you, it's not denominational in any way, shape, or form, but it's representative of that. And if you turn this on its side, you see the fish. See the fish right here. This is a really cool picture of art. You also have the skull of death in the middle, with so we could unpack this card alone for days, but we're not. But my point is that the Hierophant, while many people will see it as structure and hierarchy, it is also faith and religious as well as spiritual. So seeing this faded life, seeing this remember, seeing the star seed, it really has this overall feeling of higher self for you coming into the month of September. Let's pull, I'm going to pull the Lenormand deck and see if we can get some specificity on that. This deck is absolutely quite literal if you haven't seen me work with it before. Usually I do an entire tableau of more like a Celtic cross, but it's a different way in my world. Oh yeah, look at this with the moon. Yes, intuition, secrets, what's deep within you, coming to that. Spending a lot of time in retrospect. Thank you. Sorry, too many cards. Tapping into your higher self, tapping into those universal secrets. But this Lenormand deck, to get back to it, is designed by Marchetti, and it has a few extra cards if you have worked with these decks before. This one in particular I like, and the messages on there are just what you see, right? One, but when they're combined with others, well, they may just want to give you the moon. Intuition, secrets, revealing, like finding who you are, tapping into that. Oh my goodness, yeah, they don't want to give you anymore. If any of you has a life path number of 532 is there, I'm going to bring that up real quick. Remembering who you are, going deeper, using the energy of the moon. You might find yourself activated in new moons, any moon cycle, but in particular full moon or new moons. Certain moons in your sign may also, both your opposite and your sun sign. So look in the suns for all of your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But if your sun is Sagittarius, your moon is Gemini, right? So you might have some of those opposites. So you may want to check into that. Oh, you're really being called to a higher path right now. All right, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on. I hope you're all doing well. As I said, make sure you subscribe so you can be entered into the equinox readings. If you're in the northern hemisphere, are you happy for fall, autumn time? And in the southern hemisphere, oh, you're moving into the spring, coming out of that cocoon time. It's a beautiful time no matter where you are. Enjoy the blessings of the seasons. Time of harvest in the north, a time of planting in the spring in the south. I love the duality of that. Okay, let's see. Okay, thank you. Arcane. Oh, Queen of Air. Hello, Athena. The goddess Athena is here. Passionate, seeking the truth. The owl sat on Athena's shoulder so that she could see what was coming. God of war, goddess of war, in some ways, as she's known. However, she was only there to right wrongs. And when the Queen of Swords comes in, that is someone seeking the truth. The owl is representative of that because it would see all sides. So she understood what the truth was, what the balance was, what the reality was, not what the perceptions were or people's voicing. So if you have air energy, Libra, Gemini, as I was saying, and or Aquarius, this could really be representative of you. Wow, look at this with the 7 of Earth. What was I just saying about aligning, grounding, connecting to the earth? Harvest, right? Harvest time in the northern hemisphere. But this is rooting, grounding, choosing. This is a little bit of a choice card. This is connected to earth. As you see, this being has the moss growing over the legs. Really aligning, grounding, connecting the chakras to this so they can birth the fruit. Notice the seasons here. The spring, summer, fall. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. great card of alignment. Now, in the Dreams of Gaia, this is a little different than messages and meanings are a little different than what you would get in some of the other decks. But the Seven of Pentacles is often the harvest. Am I harvesting? Am I releasing? Am I saving this? Am I going forward with the positions I have right now? Am I moving on to something else, taking my abundance and moving on and planting seeds elsewhere? It can relate to you in many different ways. In this, it's really a connectivity of growing and aligning with what your highest purpose is and what it is you want to harvest and bring forth. And connecting to each of the seasons, because we change every day. We can change in an hour with the way we think or something we like or didn't like. And so seasonally, to accept and ground and reconnect. Wow, goodness, death and rebirth. Scorpio, as I was saying when we first, I don't know, did I? I feel like I said it, but if I didn't, connect with the Scorpio card, because for those of you who might have Scorpio placements, that was such a lucky reading. A lot going on there. Also about releasing the I'm sorry, not in that deck, but really releasing what is no longer serving, making the choice to align with them higher selves. Here you have this card of death and rebirth, and this is so much about the seasons, as we, Spirit guided me to talk about northern things, harvesting, collecting the harvest, preparing for hibernation time, for when we heal, we nurture ourselves, and we live off of the sustenance of what we've planted, right? And consider what we want to reseed. Then coming into the spring, in the southern hemisphere, what are we planting? What do we want to grow? What do we want to harvest when it's our time to go back into the death cycle? So there you go. Death, rebirth. Death, rebirth. It happens. Nothing dies without a new beginning. Nothing ends without a new start. And are you harvesting what you've planted, what you've seeded, now that you've seen the truth or come to a truth? Regardless, you're starting new. There's something starting new for you. You've come to a truth. You might be releasing some things with that. Or it's a soul alignment. It is the soul. Let's see, we'll get some more cards. Wow. Okay. Ten of Fire. Your energy. Look at the alignment with the chakras again. I would suggest getting some alignment, listening to some all chakra meditations or frequencies to align yourself, but aligning yourself with your passion. Now, the Ten of Fire normally, or Ten of Wands, would be releasing the exhaustion, right? And moving on overworked. Just, I'm done. Ten of Wands, carrying this burden. But here it's an alignment with self. With this death and rebirth coming into alignment, it's something destined. God bless. I'm loving this energy for you. Wow. 4 fire. Your fire element is everywhere. 10 of fire. And now you have the 4 of fire, 4 of wands. This is aligning to your goals. Achievement. Now, the 4 of wands, as I say in other decks, this is the marriage card, the commitment card, the win card, a celebration card, a commitment in could be in relationships or work or a new contract, client wins, anything that would require more than a regular handshake. It's also the 1111 card, which is the awakening card. Not shown here because it's 1 and 4, but when you see 4 wands lined up in many of the other decks, it resembles 1111, which can be an awakening. But this is your fire element, going after what it is, your destiny, achieving. The phoenix, notice he's wearing the skin of, or the feathers of a phoenix. Phoenix rising. You win, you succeed. This is your destiny. With this death and rebirth. Wow. Oh my goodness. With this Hierophant. So higher mind. Divine. Divinely guided. Your soul path is what I want to say. With the moon here. Your starseed energy that's coming through. Your soul plan. Fated life versus destiny life. Remember, that was the card from the Oracle. I remember. This is getting past the secrets, the illusions of the moon, coming into your higher self and remembering who you are, what you are, or connecting to what it is that you want to do in this life. Ooh, wow, Saggies, goodness, this is very, very spiritual. You come to life, something clears the energy. You see the truth. You're no longer blinded, by either side where you cannot see. The goddess Athena comes in with the sword and knowing all sides and clears the way to the truth. This harvest of what you've grown aligned to is released as you begin again with this death and rebirth. Align yourself to your own element, to your fire, aligning, connecting yourself to God, Goddess, all that is, Spirit, the divine, the universe. What you align to is your destiny. My gosh, I just got chills. And it brings you great victory. What else do I want to say? You rise, the phoenix, you rise. Whatever you have felt less than, whatever you have felt has not worked out in your favor, whatever you have felt is not working out for you, whether it be relationships, work, life itself, you might be going through I don't know, what am I doing here? Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? Those kind of comments are what's coming through for you. And clearing out the way, aligning yourself with the Scorpio major arcana, and obviously air as well, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius represented here for you to go in and check into those readings. Libra, I also believe, had a time to let go of things that don't serve you, move into your higher timeline, your greater purpose. And here you are achieving that goal, rising from something that didn't feel right, just didn't feel aligned with you, and now here you are aligning with it. And with the Hierophant, not only being spiritual, having faith and trusting, but if you didn't align with a certain way of thinking, the current government, the current patriarch, you're coming more into your divine feminine and realizing and seeing things in a different way, aligning with that. This is also a side message for those who are really seeing that there's certain things that we've been told all our lives are really not truths. Okay? Athena coming in to clear that out for us. Okay. Let's see. Let me get some more cards here. Wow, Saggies. What do you got going on in your life? Yeah, look at this. Two of Swords. A choice that you've made. I mean, this again is on the Queen of Air. This comes through blindly. You may have been blinded and not able to see the way, to be able to choose to know where to go. And Athena is there to help you see. Goodness. What other energies are here? This is the Penumbra. Yeah, Penumbra Tarot of this deck by Ethany. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. What do we have for Sagittarian? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I'm a Sagittarius. I know, and a lot of you knew that. And so, this is... yeah, really coming forth in a way. Oh my goodness, look at this. The Ten of Torches, again. This Ten of Fire. This figure, a female, divine feminine, but showing herself, leaving, showing the way. Picking up the two torches, Two of Fire, Two of Wands, that would represent holding the Ace of Wands in reserve to choose how to use it going forward. She's taking herself away from this exhaustion, from this battle, leaving it behind, rising, holding one of the aces of the torches to go forward into a new beginning. Nine of Cups. Look at this. Wishes fulfilled. What did you want? What did you want? What did you call in? Your destiny, your wishes are fulfilled, and you see them. Judgment, 20. Wow. Hierophant and Judgment. Again, aligning with your higher self, ascending into your new timeline. Is that spiritual? Is that for what your new work will be? Is that in a new relationship, friendship, soul tribe, connectedness in some way, shape, or form? I don't know. That is you deciding. It's so many ways you can see this reading, but it is about aligning with your next best move, your next highest self move. Your higher self is calling you to align to what it is that you really, really want to do. Wow. Judgment. Oh my goodness. That's karmic judgment. And look at this, the element of cups aligning with emotion and joy. Can also be in sorrow. And oh my gosh, they really want to put this forward. This is truly a time for you to align with trust, faith, because the Hierophant came into the reading again for September. Notice the keys are here. Keys. What are you opening? You might start seeing keys in unusual ways, keys to doors, opening the doors, aligning with the element of water, which would be your page, new love, new joy, new emotions. It can also be in the I'm sorry, releasing those emotions that may have been trapped for so long, that may have kept you held down. You may have believed something in a way with the Hierophant here that really was not aligned with your purpose. But for me, I'm feeling this is so much so with the Hierophants here, and the death and rebirth is having faith, right? That you will find your destiny, that you will find what you need to be aligned to or want to be aligned to. Your wish is coming fulfilled with this Four of Wands and the Destiny card here. You hold the power, Sag. Water element again with the cups and death and rebirth and judgment. The earth seeding, what was, look at this. This is almost the exact same image. Ooh, I love when Spirit does this, when my guides do this. Breaking the earth, connecting to the earth and grounding and really honing in with what the Crystal Divas and Earth's energy has for you, accepting and being grateful for it, and then rising above to share that connectedness, right? Look at the two people and the two seeds on each. It's the exact same card. The I'm sorry. So divine judgment, divine karmic judgment, ascension, Archangel Gabriel, for those who might connect with this. Connected, feeling grounded, knowing who you are, aligning that energy, and then coming into your higher self. That's the deep, great depiction of that right there. Over the Harvest card, yeah. Over the Seven of Pentacles. Love this. Death and rebirth with the element. Ten of Torches over the Ten of Torches. And the Nine of Cups with Destiny. And the Four of Wands. What a great reading, Saggies. And the Hierophant also coming out. Again, you might be getting awards. You might be getting new jobs. You may be spiritually aligning with this energy. So many ways that this can be working for you. Getting your wishes fulfilled. Whew. Wow. All right. I'm going to pull some romance angels, see what's happening for those in love or wishing to get some information on the romance part of your life for this month of September. What do you want to tell our beautiful Saggies? Then we're going to finish with an Archangel card. They said go with it. Okay. Trust. The situation is calling for you, my gosh, to have faith. And faith is the representative of the Hierophant. It's represented by the Hierophant. Wow. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you and your significant other may want to take a little bit of a time out. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations bring you together. So for those who are looking to call in their mate, and for my singles, and stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith. Again, the word faith. Faith, 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 faith. You might want to look up the definition of the word faith. because in some of the depictions, especially the Marchetti deck in the Tarot of Dreams, the Hierophant card just says faith on the bottom of it. It doesn't say Hierophant. It's the faith card. And here you have the faith again. Faith in your destiny. Faith that what's destined for you will always find you. Phoenix rising, moon, intuition, aligning, death and rebirth, new fertility, destiny card here. Wishes fulfilled. My goodness. Saggies. Before I get into the Archangel card, the final card is you have 5. Yeah. So 5 and 5. And then you will also have 13 and 13, the Queen of Air and Death. Well, oh, it's not. It's 8. My apologies. I forgot in this deck it's 8, not 13. But 13 is the Divine Feminine. We have 7 and 7 with the 7 of Pentacles and the Destiny card. And then you have the 10 and 10, the 10 of Torches and the 10 of Fire. So 10 10 or 1 1 also. 5 5, 10 10. Master number 13 and 7 7. Okay? All right, so let's see what your archangels would like to say as the final message, Saggies. Wow. Oh, we got a couple. Archangel Raziel, seek and you will find. Be a wise one. Spending some time in that higher mind of yours, or looking for the answers either in meditation with the Hierophant or also out in nature with the grounding and the earth that you have here represented a couple times. And Archangel Premonilic, I think I should know how to say that better. Premonilic, be conscientious, cooperate with others for the highest good. I'm going to say that we have 2 represented here with the seeds as individuals, with the ascension, the karmic judgment. And we have 2 represented here, people, individuals, energies, with the I'm sorry. And then you have this cooperate with others. And the butterflies, which represent transformation. You are transforming either your past self into your new future self, or you are working on some kind of past life healing that is now aligning you with all this faith and Hierophant energy. And or there's someone in your life that you need to forgive and let go of and release. No longer holding on to that person, place, or thing, because there is so much destiny, rebirth, joy, new beginnings with this egg and the snake and the transformation that is taking place. 10s becoming 1s. Destiny mentioned more than once here, and wishes fulfilled with the 9 of Cups. It's a beautiful reading, Sag. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and I will talk with you all soon. Have a great September. Bye for now.